Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo. It is Monday, so we've got a long week ahead. I figured we'd start things off and just take things slow. We're gonna play a little bit of Astroneer today. We're heading back out into the stars. Well, actually, we're not headed out into the stars quite yet. We still have some work we need to do in order to finish our shuttlecraft, our little launcher there, which will let us head out into the stars and explore some of the other planets in this system. I've been reading other people's Astroneer stories, seeing what they've had to say about the other planets that they can visit, the diverse biomes, the adventure, the exploration, and I am giddy for some adventure and exploration of my own. So today we're going to take the rover and we're going to head out towards Green Mountain, which is somewhat that direction. And we're going to see what we can find. We need to harvest some more compound, which is a pretty common resource, but mostly we're doing it for the sake of exploration. Compound is just going to be the sort of the side effect, the bonus for the exploration, which will allow us to finish our shuttlecraft there. In which case, we will need to fuel it up with some very specific fuel for the shuttle. You can't just pop anything in the shuttle for fuel, so that's going to be one of our concerns. So we're going to hop in the rover. We're going to go gather some oxygen and power resources. Let me just make sure we got this thing kitted out as best we can. We've got our solar panel. That's pretty much what we're going to use to charge it if necessary. In terms of our inventory, we've got some copper cubes that we probably won't really need. I think we're actually going to leave this behind. Just put this in the storage unit there. The tethers aren't really going to be too helpful to us either. Unfortunately, you cannot tether off of a shuttle currently, or off of a vehicle currently. Maybe that will change in the future, but as for now, you're kind of on your own. So let's make our way out there. We're going to stop. We're going to harvest some of these power nodes here just so we can get some extra power cells that we can hopefully use if we need to. This thing actually, it lasts relatively long, so the rover itself has quite a bit of base power. So we should be able to do some reasonable exploration. We're going to go ahead. That's just some resin. Let's grab some oxygen cells. Be able to use this to do hopefully some deeper exploration without the tethers. And we're just shy of filling one more cube, so maybe we'll find some oxygen in the terrain along the way. Unfortunately, night does seem to be falling. You'd think by now, like 5 hours into this save, that I'd have a better understanding for the day-night cycle on this planet. It's probably something I should have recorded in a little journal. But I didn't. I didn't, I don't know. Speaking of oxygen, though. Let's get one more oxygen cube going there. Back into the rover. I'm excited, guys. I haven't really gone in here. I haven't explored this yet. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but for the most part, I've stood right here and just looked out into the distance and said, man, this could be a cool place, so... Okay, these things actually have spikes that stick out that will kill you, so we're going to avoid them at all costs. This has turned out to be a pretty deadly place. We got the rib cage of a giant enemy, or creature. Maybe it was an enemy, maybe it was friendly, who knows. More spiky things. We've got some laterite here, which isn't super useful. I'm not going to really admit that I need a lot of laterite right now, so we're probably just going to ignore that and head a little bit deeper now. And avoid the spiky things at all costs, because I'm sure that they will still attack us even in the rover and probably cause our death and our demise, so... This is a pretty interesting cave structure. The thing about Astroneer currently, right, in its early access state is that, I mean, it's a super polished experience. Ooh, look at this, guys. We've got some potentially powerful research material here. Oh, man. Ah, man. We have no way of taking it back with us. I can't even pick this up. Why is that? This must be something different that I haven't dealt with. Normally we can just click on these and start to drag them, but this thing's it might be underground somewhat. There we go, that's the problem. I was like, maybe it's so heavy I can't even carry it. Unfortunately, we are actually quite low on power, which it looks like I underestimated the power capabilities of the rover, or there's been some tweaks to the game because the devs have been doing a lot of modifications. We're currently underground. Yeah. I don't think we could make it back, is the thing. If we leave the solar panel here and we put the cargo on board. This is a hard decision. Because the solar panel, unfortunately, can only be attached to a 2-point connection point like that, so I can't just stick it on the end of one of these power nodes here. Man, we've really dug ourselves into a bit of a hole here. If it took 5 cells to get here, there's a good chance the 3 cells isn't enough to get home. That's what I'm saying. It's probably not even enough to get back to our tethers. And we drove into darkness. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's the plan, guys. Where did I leave my beacon? Oh, please tell me I have the materials to craft another beacon. I don't, because I don't have any compound. And I don't see any compound in the immediate area. Man, phew. What's the expression? What? Hold on a second, guys. There's a dead Astroneer. And I'll tell you right now that I wasn't down here before. I've never been down here. What? How is this possible? He's got lithium. He's got some resin. Obviously, nothing big there. Dynamite? A battery? What is this madness? Okay. Let's dump some of these resources we're not using. I want to take this battery, because we could probably use that to charge our vehicle here. I mean, we're going to dump some of the power cells. We definitely want the lithium. Lithium's rare. What else has he got on here? What is this? Okay, that's just oxygen. And dynamite. He's got dynamite. We're going to dump the oxygen again and grab that dynamite. Where did the dynamite go? There we go. I apologize, guys. My lack of inventory management skills is absolutely it's absolutely apparent right now. Okay, we've got the dynamite. We're gonna leave the oxygen behind. He does have a cube of copper, but unfortunately, okay, we're about to lose oxygen resources there. We're gonna dump that and grab the copper. Quickly make our way back to our vehicle here. I think we can plug in the battery. I think this is plug and play. Let's find out if this works out here. Actually, I have no idea how this works. Oh, look at that. It does work like that. What are the chances, man? Where did that guy come from? I have not run into any dead Astroneers other than my own, and I can assure you that I was never here. I'm so creeped out now. Because these aren't shared worlds. Okay, guys, we're going to do it. Solar panel's getting left behind. We can come back for it. We're going to grab the unknown. And we're going to hope that we can research it. And we're going to run like hell. Hopefully able to make it back in time. Crashing into slag mites? Man, I wish I remembered that. Is it some stalactite at the top or is it stalactite at the bottom? Oh crap. Okay guys, we got a terraform here. We're running super low on power. Let's make ourselves a little ramp for our car to get up. And just maybe this mission will be saved, and we will discover this magnificent research, and you know what? It'll probably be a duplicate because there's not actually that much stuff to research in the game currently. I think I've researched most of the basic items, although that's just a guess. Okay, here we go, guys. This is it. The sun is out. We don't have our solar panel, unfortunately. We've got 1 bar left with a little bit left. Come on, come on. Just make it back. The big problem if we don't make it back is that it's ridiculously hard to recharge this thing out in the open like this. Oh, no. Wait, no, power cell, power cell. At least if we're going to park it somewhere, it's going to be by regenerative power source. Okay. I think we still got a little bit left in there we can do. No, not one more. All right. Here we go. I'm not actually sure if we can plug and play like that, can we? Yes, we can. Okay, so we weren't really in the same devastating situation that I originally thought we were in. The cool thing, though, about this battery, guys, is the battery's rechargeable. In fact, we're actually recharging it with... Wait, what is... We're recharging it with our pack. I don't know if that's how they intended for that mechanic to work, actually. That seems kind of like cheating. There's a weird sort of like symbiotic relationship going on between the rover, my backpack, and like, as far as I know, the power sources from the vehicle do not charge my backpack. So that's one thing to recognize right there. Backing this in is like the most difficult task ever because of the way the controls work here. Oh, come on. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. There we go. That's close enough. And we can just pull forward, back it up again. Whew. Alright, guys. Let's connect this quickly. Still a little finicky. I'm looking forward to some of the further refinements. I mean, this is a game that feels astonishingly full for early access, but there's the small things that they just drive you crazy. You know, you come home from a long adventure, you almost died, and you're trying to hook up your rover, and then it's just a nightmare, and you're like, sheesh, what's going on here? There we go. Let's take that and research it. I'm always excited to research stuff, even though, again, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be anything new, but let's find out, shall we? What did we get? Anything good? Oh, what? A drill head? Okay, let's check this out, guys. There's a drill head. Where's the drill head? Is that it right there? What do you do with a drill head? Well, is this like serious mining? What's it require to build it? Okay, copper. We got copper. We got plenty of copper to spare. Let's build ourselves a giant drill head. This is fantastic. I don't even know what you do with this thing. What do we... what does it drill? I don't understand. What do we attach it to? Like, okay, if I put it on the back of the rover, it's not going to be able to do anything because of the way we're facing, but apparently it's a giant drill. We're going to store it over here for now. And hopefully a sandstorm doesn't come and blow it away, because I don't really know what else to do with it, to be honest, so we'll just leave it at that. Let's go back and get our solar panel, shall we? And then, I guess, you know, we've got power cells on us. The battery's recharged. We could probably just explore a little bit deeper now that we realize we can recharge the battery rather rapidly with our backpack, which is it's a bit strange. Again, I don't think that was an intended mechanic, or at least currently it is, and maybe they'll change it later on. I definitely am excited for more challenging difficulty options down the road. That's probably the biggest thing for me about this game, because I like the exploration. I just wish there was a little bit more threat, risk to the exploration aspect. And of course, one of the things that's always gonna be incredibly difficult to overcome with games like this is, you know, how do you make exploration non-repetitive? You know, unless you have a really detailed world where you're constantly adding like NPCs and quests like that. You know, it's basically up to the environment, much like No Man's Sky. You know, people really do. I love No Man's Sky a lot still. You know, the exploration aspect in No Man's Sky for me is super high, because you just have those, you know, endlessly procedurally generated worlds. So, you know, you just kind of cut through them, finding the ones that you like and you didn't like and you loved and you hated. And it's kind of the same thing with Astroneer, but I like that it's on a smaller scale, actually. To me, that feels like they can make things a little bit more focused, you know, and I'm down with that. So what did we leave behind from this guy? We got another power cell here we could plug into the front of our vehicle real quick, or the back of our vehicle here. We'll put the battery back in our backpack. And we'll just charge this thing up to full. And we've got... Okay, let's grab some of these power nodes. Let's suck them up. And maybe we can finish a full power cell there. We're close. Not all the way, though. Let's get back in here. This cave isn't... I thought this cave would be a little bit more detailed, like a little deeper. I mean, there's some other routes here. I just don't know if I want to explore them. The thing is, it seems like at a certain level, there's only so much going on. You really have to go deep to see a lot of the rare materials, which we're only really looking for compound, technically, but rare stuff is always awesome. It looks like we've got another potential research bug down there, and we just killed ourselves with a poisonous plant life form. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. We haven't done as much exploration as I'd like to. Now we've got a long walk. I don't actually know if we can make this walk. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Let's oxygen up, I suppose. We could probably do it with tethers. I'm not sure about untethered, so we're gonna find out right now if we can make it back there in one piece or not. This is possibly just gonna lead to the demise of two of us. I mean, once we get to the vehicle, we're good, but until then... Okay, we've got some more oxygen up here, at least. Nice little power slide. Always good. Okay, there we go. Extra resources. Let's run now. We don't have time to stop. We should be good. Our oxygen consumption's pretty low. It's not actually that far of a run. I'm just actually worried about getting shanked by these horrible plants down here. Suck up some more while we're here, get another cube for ourselves, and then run like hell again. Past the laterite. The sea of murderous plant life. Oh, those ones murder too. Watch it. And back to our rover and our fallen, previously cloned body. It's like the Venture Brothers. I wonder if this guy knows he's a clone. Maybe he just forgets and he thinks he keeps finding dead bodies and doesn't think anything of it. That'd be a strange element of comedy. Let's grab our tethers. We're going to reorganize some of this oxygen here a bit. Grab those power cells. Get the battery, which has been recharged once again, which is fantastic. We're going to dump the oxygen. Grab the lithium and the copper. Back in the rover. And I'm not worried about that research. The one thing I've learned is that those common... Whoa, hold on a second, guys. We've got a whole deeper layer of caverns here. Oh, there we go. Stuff loading in. Not in the rover, though. It's not safe. No, don't fall down there. I don't want to take the rover down there. I'm going to be completely honest, guys. That's just going to get sketchy. We've got some more malachite, more copper ore, which is always nice. And we've got compound, yes. The thing is, there should be compound resources nearby to me that are replenishing themselves currently, but I haven't. They haven't replenished recently, and I think it actually, it has to happen while you're playing the game, obviously, and I haven't played, so those haven't had a chance to replenish while I've been messing around. So we need at least 2 compound if we want to finish the seat for the shuttlecraft, which will let us hopefully at that point fuel it up and head out into space. That's the thought process, anyways. So that will be a future episode where we finally make our way to another planet. I'm really excited about that, guys. Oh man, what did I just do here? Let's slowly dig out the rover. I'm gonna be doing a bit more Astroneer in the future every now and then. Probably not every week, but every now and then we'll hop into some Astroneer. We'll see what we can do. Maybe catch up on my progress, or maybe continue off from where we are. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it yet, but it's gonna be fun. I like this game. I know a lot of you guys quite enjoyed it. I know some of you said you picked it up. I should mention, if you are on the Xbox One, actually, and you're looking to play, right, or on Windows 10, you could do it through the Windows Live Store rather than Steam. Listen to me here. There's a benefit here. I know a lot of you guys are like, man, Tony, why would I ever want to do not Steam? There is actually on the Xbox One trials for every game that is in their preview program. So you can actually play Astroneer for free for a limited amount of time before you pick up even the early access build, which is fantastic. Let's park right here for the sun. And as cool as that mountain area was, I'm actually keen on exploring some of the outer layers of this planet now, because I've done a lot of cave exploration. I was hoping that would kind of lead out somewhere. I'm more interested in heading into the deep unknown out that way now. So let's take a peek over this ridge and see what the next adventure might have in store for us as soon as we unflip our rover and unkill ourselves here. I stuck in ground. Okay, there we go. Well, we actually got a power cell out here, a power node, I should say. That's cool. That's a good start. This will make heading out this way a little bit less risky. We can power cell up. I haven't gone this far, guys. This is unexplored territory. We've got a bunch of mountains in the distance. Oh, it's just like this. There's a horizon over there. We got some resin nodes. This could be exciting, man. I don't know what I'm more excited for, to continue exploring this planet or to head to a new one. I think I want to head to a new one. I think we're going to make that our next task. So let's grab this resin. I'm glad we stumbled over this way because we've got more resin. We need resin. Or compound, sorry. Compound, resin. It's all the same at the end of the day, right? You build stuff with it, it makes you do fantastic things. Let's leave behind that useless power cell. We've got 3 compounds. Let's make our way back to base. Let's build that seat. And we will have furthered. One step further. There's more compound. There's a lot of compound out here. I gotta remember there's compound out here, guys. This is compound-rich environment. It's a target-rich environment. Let's go park the rover. Build our seat. And then bask in the glory of our progress. Just plug this thing in from the front this time. Alright, here we go. So we need 2 compound only, as I said, right? So we can actually just click and it's going to put both compounds up there, which is fantastic. And let's build that seat, man. I'm not sure if we can launch with that much fuel. Like, I don't know if you have to have a full tank. I don't know. This is new territory, man. We're exploring it right now. Oh, shucks. Look at this. Oh, this is tempting. Like, we don't have much fuel. What if we just end up floating out in space? Let's do it. Who cares? Let's be a risk taker. I don't know where it's taking us. I don't think I have direct control over it, to be honest, guys. Do I? I can't tell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do we... we're in orbit now. Oh, there's landing zones. What? Okay, so maybe if we had enough fuel, it would have... I don't actually know. Maybe there's probably more to build here that I'm unaware of. So we can just select a new landing zone and basically abandon our old home. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Let's move on. Let's actually go... Let's go right there. I don't know what's going on there, but I like it. Let's see if we can't make a landing there. I mean, I see a lot of planets in the distance I'd love to check out, but I guess we're just going to have to deal with this for now. I'm assuming it's a fuel thing. Okay. Do we... I don't... You know what, guys? We're just gonna leave the mystery there, because I have no idea what we're actually supposed to do next. I don't know how we deploy another pod, if that's even possible to build our base off of. I just do not know. I have no idea. I think we were supposed to bring... I don't know. I don't know anything. We're gonna leave it at that. This is what happens when you play games blind. There are mysteries to be discovered, to be explored, problems to be solved, and it looks like we're gonna have a big problem to solve the next time I catch you guys over here in the wonderful little world of Astroneer. If you guys have been playing Astroneer, I know a few of you told me you picked it up last time. Let me know what your experience has been like. Have you burned through the majority of the content that's available in Early Access? Are you still chugging away and exploring? Have you made your way to new planets and worlds? Share your stories down in the comment section below. I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead. Be prepared. We got some great content lined up for the week. I am still working on a new closer, so I will see you in the next one.